this might be a 10-game grand finals. You know it. 10-game grand finals. Darkshad, Doorstop is just how it be sometimes. Is there not a damn person in this venue brave enough? Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, is there no one brave enough to commentate Shulk ZSS? We got one.
No, yeah, no. Hollywood just singled me over, and I love commentating. And I've actually never gotten to commentate a El Clasico at AL, the Darkshad Doorstop Grand Finals.
Just Winners Finals Part 2 as we get started here on PS2. That's exactly what they were doing both times anyways.
Yeah, these two always go to PS2. It's just a neutral stage. It's the tried and true starter. You just can't go wrong.
So one thing that's super interesting is that this rule set is like brand new to these two. This is a different AL rule set than it used to be. And while most of the time, Doorstop just used to like ban Kalos at another stage, now that there's no Kalos here, he's allowed to ban the stage that Shad really likes, which is Town and City. Shad has been struggling in Winners Finals, just trying to find a stage that was good against ZSS that wasn't Town and City. Now that Darkshad's, now that Doorstop's allowed to ban it.
Yeah, and now you also have to deal with like a second Smashville.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very annoying as a Shulk main.
He does not want to take a ZSS. I'm pretty sure he does not want to take a ZSS to Hollow or Smash.
Yeah, what we saw there, the ledge immunity kind of gave up, and flip kick. Doorstop's been hitting a lot of those tonight, especially.
Oh yeah,
I've watched him just absolutely punish that ledge immunity.
Baseball bat's going to smack that fair out of the sky.
Yeah, and no extra percentage racked up from Doorstop, so this is back to an even game.
Yeah, that's El Clasico, as it were. As every single time we look at both these players at 0% on any given stock. Just playing neutral and trying to get a straight hit. That was 4 uppers in a row, not a single one of them connected. Bruh.
Yeah, Darkshad kind of got a lot of percent there, but now kind of falling off. Finds himself back on center stage, though, and that speed art's going to help him keep that center stage.
Now that speed art's regenerated, this one thing I've been noticing is that Doorstop almost never like jabs against it is the frame one jab of ZSS, but he almost never uses it because Shulk has so little startup on so many of his moves that he's actually able to punish it a lot. We've seen it come out like 3 times in just tonight alone, and it's so weird seeing it. I'm not used to it, but it's worked every time because Darkshad's clearly not ready for it either.
Yeah, I mean, she's got 2 really fast approach checks. It's that jab. Works really, really well against speed art. But she's also got F-tilt, like a little bit of like a stutter step F-tilt. That's one of the best approach check options in the game.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, of course, but you know, if you're able to smack him out of your face, no problem there. Ooh, grab is not going to be able to catch that flip kick. Doorstop doing such a good job of trying to time out this smash out as much as possible. He's just like flip kick, flip kick, flip kick, can't hit me.
Yeah, I mean, you always love when players are playing the matchup the way it's supposed to be played.
Oh yeah, it's about as you're not going to see any better versus Shulk gameplay than right here at AL every single week. You want to learn how to fight Shulk, this is where you do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a basis on it. No Shulk player really plays the same. It's so weird.
Of course. That's my favorite thing to talk about whenever I go to Columbus and Carl's is playing against Mindset. I love to get up and say, you know, Carl's is different from Darkshad, Darkshad's different from Icon, Icon's different from Nobody. Every single Shulk, even here in this little sub-region of southwestern Ohio, plays so uniquely, it's like he's a brand new character.
I watched it firsthand at Tidal Wave. It was a pre-Riptide tournament in Neo. So Doorstop gets the losers finals against Uncivil Ninja, and I'm like, okay, well, this is one of the best people against Shulk, and then gets 3-0'd by Uncivil Ninja, and I was like, wow. That is shocking.
If you asked Doorstop what happened after that match, he would have told you it wasn't Darkshad.
No, and Uncivil Ninja plays so different from Darkshad. It's if I remember, it's a bit more aggressive than the normal kind of
Darkshad is incredibly calculated. Yeah, very slow player. He's very happy to sit back on the platform and wait for his arts to recharge. While Uncivil Ninja was very happy to just get in your grill. That cancel really killed? Bro, there wasn't even a blade out.
It's Shulk. Shulk was $5.99 before $5.99 existed in this game. So Simeon
grabbing the Saya stool and running. They forgot it. So now Doorstop, going to be taking him to Battlefield. This is exactly what we saw last time.
Yeah, I mean, these two kind of got the bans back and forth, probably down to a science. Like, you ever watch Melee players, they know exactly which set to go to.
Because there's no counter.
No.
As I said, it's been messy Darkshad up. It's not affected him this time.
Yeah, I'm sure they're still trying to get used to that. Definitely on purpose. That was not an auto parry. Those two hitboxes are spaced out. Yeah, they're well spaced out enough to where Doorstop had to purposely parry that.
Doorstop is incredibly good at getting parry. Oh my! Doorstop is. I'll say it again. Doorstop is incredibly good at getting parries against Shulk. This character is not one of the easiest characters to parry, but once you get the timing down, all he has are single hits or like 2 timed hits in up smash. Up smash, down air, up air, and F smash. If you can learn how to parry against this character, you are going to be in such a good shape for this matchup.
It's one of the best counterplays against Shulk because all of his hitboxes take a second to come out, at least, except for maybe like the bottom hit of Nair.
So they're reactable. Back to get that hit, but it ended up being too much. He wasn't able to recover, actually. Pulls out shield art.
Yeah, and then Doorstop instantly burning that Buster art. That's going to be crucial. Shad switching to Smash Art now, kind of desperately stretching out for a kill.
Doorstop is not even throwing in any moves right now. No, all he was trying to do was throw. I mean, he messed that up, but he was trying to be as intangible as possible. He was sitting in shield. He was trying to flip kick a couple times, but yeah, that baseball bat is going to catch that.
Yeah, however, Shad proving resilient enough to wait it out and find that kill eventually, but is now kind of stuck in disadvantage. This whole entire game, he's kind of been stuck in disadvantage. Finding the falling up air and the back air.
That's not going to be killing just yet. I'm going to talk about this a little bit because we did see it earlier. You normally don't see Doorstop go for that many up airs in a row before going for up B, but you also should have to wonder, why didn't Darkshad just go shield art earlier? The thing about up B and ZSS's up airs is that any hit makes shield art deplete faster. A multi-hit like up B just depletes it that much faster. If Darkshad times his shield art wrong, he can get shield art taken away from him by one of the up airs or up B and then just die to the up B anyways. So he had to wait until the combo was mostly done, and then Doorstop really had no choice but to up air him another time. Because you see, it just doesn't work there in shield art.
That Tomahawk up smash not quite going to take the second stock of Darkshad's.
Ooh, that grab is not going to be doing it with the up throw either.
No, not quite yet. However, this jump art will make Shad a little bit lighter. Now this Buster making him slightly heavier.
Ooh, the baseball bat. I love down throw F tilted 0.
Dude, you get grabbed by a Buster Shulk, and you just accept that 40 to 50% is getting thrown your way.
Back air. He still has shield, so he's going to be just fine. Gets caught by that. So Doorstop has been throwing this out a decent amount. That side B there to catch the ledge. Darkshad doesn't really have a whole lot. At least Shulk doesn't really have a whole lot to get off of ledge, especially against ZSS's incredibly good ledge trapping. Yeah,
I mean, especially with how slow Shulk can be. I mean, the burst range, if you side B on ledge, it's pretty much non-committal unless you're like right on the ledge.
That's a really big one. It also catches, because Shulk really doesn't clip to ledge very well. Shad is really good at timing it, of course, but if you miss time it at all and Shulk's head pokes over the ledge, that side B's going to catch it, kill super early.
Yeah, Shad fishing for this kill.
Really? He delayed it, and Doorstop tried to jump after him to combo it. It took the second hit. Good God.
That recognition from Darkshad is what makes him one of the top players here in Cincy.
Good Lord. Yes, he literally just saw Doorstop jump at him and like, oh, I'll press the B button again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know how Shulk can see the future? Shad kind of like tapped into that power.
All right. Game 3 going to get started. We're probably still on Battlefield. Yeah, it's probably still on Battlefield.
I'd imagine with, the counter pick coming from Doorstop, it is.
This is typically how it is. It's just Doorstop really likes going to Battlefield. Darkshad really likes going to Town and City when Doorstop has to ban Kalos, but now Doorstop doesn't have to ban Kalos. So Darkshad's like, shit, where do I go now? He doesn't have to worry about it right now since he keeps winning, but you're definitely going to see him struggle as soon as Doorstop takes a game.
I can't imagine Shulk does super bad on small stages. It's just, it depends on the matchup, and ZSS having the better mobility kind of struggles. But as you can see, Shad knows how to. Yeah, as we can see, Shad knows how to push through.
That was a really good confirm. Shad DI'ing it incredibly well to get back down.
That confirm may have been good, but Shad's DI just a bit better.
Back air, yeah. They're just going to be trading moves here. Zair is one of ZSS's few moves that outranges anything Shulk has. So, of course, Doorstop uses it a lot. He uses it a lot against any move anyway.
When that was a really, really good counter from Doorstop. Knew Shad was going under for that up B.
And you saw how Shad and Shulk really don't clip to ledge very well. Shulk poked his head over and got down for it. Don't get up into that. He countered it.
Really smart counter.
Okay.
I think Shad knew that wasn't going to work, but however, it saved him from that paralyzer beam.
Yeah, he did the fast counter instead of the slow counter. So, yeah.
Classic
so
Shulk F smash in neutral.
Get out of the end line of it really quickly. He's looking for a nair. Yeah. Even Doorstop is not going to be able to wait out the smash art for that long while sitting on the ledge. Nair's going to be killing that 150.
Sadly, eventually you got to do something, but this could lead to a kill. Doesn't quite do it, but Doorstop finds that fair one in the back air. One of his tried and true confirms.
Trying to get a roll read, trying to get a get up in read too. Good lord, Doorstop is really going for it right now. Shielder is back out now. Darkshad wants to reclaim center stage with it, and he's doing it.
Yeah, slowly walling out the ZSS. That Buster Art's going to add a bit more survivability. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't kill. However, it does.
It does put
Shad
out more
just
damage
inches
to him.
away from living.
Yeah, it kind of evens it out because with a move like that where he takes more damage from it anyways, of course it'll be killing at right around the same percents even if you just do the math.
Right.
Buster almost broke that shield. Good God.
Yeah, luckily for Doorstop, that tether grab just slightly long enough and fast enough to punish that Buster forward smash.
That was really attacking. Still get beat out by the up air for it. Shad doing, you saw him jab one there on the top platform. He's doing a little bit of dial storage. So he can pull out Buster immediately, just like that, with no frame delay whatsoever.
Yeah, something I love seeing from these two players.
That's a spike. That's a spike.
That's tragic, but I was going to say, something I love seeing from these two players is that they're both...
grab ledge very well.
Yeah, they both, you see them go for these call-outs and reads and everything. They both have an understanding of what each other like to do in disadvantage. So you can see they're constantly keeping each other on their toes. The disadvantage options are constantly getting mixed up. So you never really can expect anything in this matchup anymore because they're just constantly evolving. It's kind of scary.
The play is crazy. Like, there's no other way to describe it than say this is like the highest echelon of play down here in Southern Ohio. And you get to see it every damn week.
Yeah, and now we're going to have to see this ZSS battle back after going down 2-0. Doorstop can make it happen. This PS2 going to prove plenty big for Darkshad. As you can see, he kind of retreats away and gets that center stage and will now wall out the ZSS.
PS2, again, a big stage. Shulk a fan of it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, he'd probably be going to Hollow if it wasn't a bigger Smashville, which he really doesn't want to go to. But the big stage,
might kill.
No, it won't. Not even close. But, yeah, just the bigger stage gives him more room to run around, more stuff to control with his big old sword. No tomahawk, actually. Doorstop just going to be able to get away from it. Gets up. Not going to get smacked for it, though. There's not going to combo into anything. Doorstop's going to be taken to place. No problem. Little bit of a tether cancel. Neat little movement to mix up where he wants to go. That's such a strong strength.
Yeah, that shield art going to save Shad.
You see, shield art was like half gone.
Yeah, that up B actually ripped it from him.
All the multi-hits just stole it, ate it up. In fact, like, shield art is shorter than all the other arts. I think Buster is 2 seconds longer than all the other ones, and shield is 2 seconds shorter.
Yeah, and that first stock ripping away, like I was saying, they call out each other's disadvantage options all the time. Darkshad had the read on that flip kick, and back air is the end of it.
Sure does. Back air.
Now we're seeing more spaced aerials, definitely walling out the ZSS. Darkshad seems way more comfortable on this PS2 pick than the Battlefield for sure.
I really like how Doorstop was trying to do the same. Like, they're both sitting in this place underneath the platforms, just waiting for the other one to commit to something. I really like how
that smash art proving to be a double-sided sword as Darkshad dies super early to that up throw.
But yeah, Darkshad is so happy to play under the platforms right now, just super slowly with these nairs, fairs, just trying to keep ZSS away. He's not even pulling out any arts.
Yeah, I mean, with how much space he has between each platform, he kind of knows that if he sits on the inner side of the platform and just kind of nairs on that platform or up tilts.
It's also because Doorstop was holding the wrong way. He was trying to hold to jump over Shad. That's definitely going to be a wrong DI and it's going to kill him super early.
As I was saying, Shad's super happy to sit under these platforms and just try to short because he knows he can fade right back into center stage and can keep control of that stage.
Oh, Buster down there, my beloved. Does so much damage. So meaty. Yeah, Shielder is definitely going to be coming out. He just wants to get back down to the ground. That's all he wants. Beating the air against ZSS is so bad. Definitely gets, yeah, no, he's able to get down just fine. Now he's got jump and definitely mixed up his speed, going to give him a little bit of advantage. Pulling speed out here. He's not even approaching with it. He's just trying to wait for Doorstop to commit to something so he can run in.
I mean, the extra mobility on the defensive options would definitely help. However, Doorstop calling out a jump with the back air. This is all of a sudden more even than it looked. However, Shad finding disadvantage options.
It's kill time.
Oh, it's definitely kill time. 61.9%.
Doorstop's not even throwing out moves. Doorstop was just flip kicking, running around, desperately waiting for Smash Art to go away.
Yeah, I think Shad got a little too overzealous with that forward smash at the end of the smash art. However, gets lucky enough that Doorstop overcommits to a landing option, is now back in this even state.
Going to get smacked for it. Oh, waiting for that air roll read. That was nuts. And now he's got smashed back on, except ZSS is in a much scarier percent. There's not a whole lot you can run to. Yes, look at that, just sitting in shield. It's the best option you have.
Shad's going for a whole lot of grounded kill options. I mean, if you go for the F smash enough, eventually it has to land. If you sit there and go for the F tilt enough, eventually it will land.
Bex in place, gets nared for it. No flip kick, though, thanks to that invincibility from the Bonato switch. Gets an F throw, but now, yeah, Smash Art is back online, and you're on ledge versus Shulk.
Darkshad Shulk. This is scary.
He flip kicks away. That was nuts. Yeah, forced. As soon as he got the disadvantage, Darkshad just like, nope, no more Smash Art. I need to be playing. I need to get back in the advantage as soon as possible.
You can see each of these players throwing at each other in the air. They're both very accustomed to each other's jump patterns.
All right, swatting him away with fair. It smashes back already. Oh, he put it away?
Let's it go.
Why did he put it away? Yeah, that's not even close to killing. Why did he put it away?
This is definitely an odd situation, something we don't see often out of Darkshad, a flub like that, or just maybe what he thought would be a smart decision.
I don't know, dog.
I don't know, but so far it's not exactly costing him quite yet.
No, it's not bad. That might do it.
Yeah, okay.
Right,
just barely.
Darkshad getting the grand final reset. That's 3-1 as we head into the Winners Finals 3. Oh, golly.
Don't you just love these two?
El Clasico. We're going back to PS2 for Game 1. Deadass Finals getting started. Game 1. Darkshad, Doorstop.
So I imagine we go back to PS2?
No, yeah, we went back to PS2. It's just a good starter. It's not even like the starter for this rule set. They just both really like it, so they go to it.
Which is surprising. You think with the new rule set, ZSS might favor something like Small Battlefield as the starter, and you might try to strike to that, or I guess these two, they're so used to starting on PS2, it's just their go-to.
That is exactly it. There's a ton of Cincinnati players here who just love PS2 with a passion. And they're going to be taking that passion with them. Hell, we saw...
oh, Shad playing with a whole lot of passion right now. He gets 56.5% out of one little conversion.
Just trying, yeah, he's desperately just trying to get back down to the ground. ZSS doing her best to keep him in the air and putting a down throw. That's literally ZSS's worst throw. What? I've never, ever, ever seen him do that before. It didn't even lead into anything. All right, just going to get back just fine. But
yeah, Doorstop actually lapping Darkshad in percents now.
He's desperately trying to get back off of this ledge. But again, both these players, one of their strongest suits is, of course, their ledge trapping ability. ZSS has more freedom to get off of the ledge than Shulk does. But in return, Shad has better ledge trapping and edge guarding abilities than ZSS does.
Yeah, I mean, that fair covers up like a
so
football field off stage, basically.
Exactly. It's crazy for Doorstop to just adapt to that over the years and make some really creative ways.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of the players in Cincinnati and Ohio in general have kind of gotten a power-up as of lately. I mean, Doorstop is on a tear. Darkshad has been on tears.
Fritos,
Thas, Time Gear.
Hell, the Siamian from up Dayton is doing incredibly well, like as the sole representative of that city.
Things are getting really competitive here, where Shad used to just be dominant and win every week. We are now seeing newer faces win ALs.
Thas? Can't forget Thas. Dude, Miami's just cracked. Let's just... All right, just going to be getting back. But as cracked as they are, sometimes these old gods are definitely going to be something to overcome. As you see right here tonight, Fritos, I think, went out in like losers quarters against Siamian. These new players might be really good, but they don't yet have the consistency of Doorstop or Darkshad. And that consistency is going to be everything if we're looking to become really good. But they're figuring it out. I got faith.
Yeah, that jump art now gone. Shad out of the mobility options.
So smart.
Doorstop doesn't quite find the footstool that he wanted. He's been trying to optimize that footstool punish for a couple months now after he put out a Twitter post a few months ago talking about how he wants ZSSs to go for footstools.
I can't believe that caught, actually. But now he's pulling out Smash Art. Now he's at 0%. Just needs to get a kill. Look at that parry. Doorstop's parries are just
That's going to be a whole lot of percent.
Point. Always on point. Every single time, though, you see Shad pull out that shield art when the up B starts so that he's guaranteed that it doesn't eat through his entire shield art and then just kill him anyways. So smart from him, but he's just kind of forced to take the percent.
Yeah, and now Doorstop kind of taking this lead and stretching it a mile.
Wow, he's got no jump. Barely going to be able to make it back without a jump art. No stun. Really?
Shield art's going to save him. All right, so Doorstop technically won game 1 once so far. However, he must find a way to win twice.
He sure does.
That's kind of how you play the Shulk matchup.
Smash Art, again, that killed it right around 130. It's so hard to react to the DI. It's so hard to react to the DI of that
It's
throw
so
'cause
fast.
It's so fast.
It's so fast.
And, you know, you can Monado art out a hit stun, but grabs ain't hit stun. So if you're stuck in Smash, you're gone at 130. Bit of a bummer in it, but you see Shad here is now struggling. Where did you want to go?
PS2
he
again.
has to go to PS2, even though this is still a good stage for Doorstop.
He's struggling.
He'd rather go to town. He can't do that anymore since Kalos is gone.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care how polarizing of a stage it is as a counter pick.
Bring Kalos back.
I love Kalos. And I play Pyra-Mithra, the big blast.
Pyra-Mithra love Kalos.
Exactly. Mithra
Dude.
just runs around.
Exactly. Even when I... Whatever. Whatever.
I'm going to keep my personal biases of stage picks out of commentary for now.
We'll take it to Twitter later. But game 2, again, we're just on PS2 because Darkshad really doesn't have anywhere else that's better to go.
No, and as you can see, he switches to this blue and red skin. I don't quite know what character this is from Xenoblade.
It's Sharla.
Sharla. Whoever Sharla is, Darkshad repping him in this game too.
He likes to change between different colors, like whenever he loses. It's like the character has fallen, and now their teammates have to pick up for him.
Right.
I think he started off with Rhine. He likes to go Dunban and Fiora. But yeah, pulling out Sharla today, I suppose. Desperately trying to get down. That's such a strong thing about this stage is that those two platforms are in such a good position for Doorstop to be able to cover everything in the middle here and yet still have time to react if Darkshad wants to fall onto the platforms or try to go to ledge.
Yeah, and Doorstop, as we just saw, is doing such a great job today as calling out Shad's aerial options with Smash Art out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see a bit more of grounded game with Smash Art out with Shad just trying to call out some type of landings. I mean, even having the pressure alone to keep Doorstop in the corner, and if he camps out Smash Art, so what? You have Doorstop in the corner. That's kind of like what the goal should be at this point, because he has not been getting killed by these Smash Arts.
I can't believe. So Darkshad is typically really good at just turning off Smash Art as soon as he gets hit by something. He doesn't do it with Buster because he always feels like he can get out and then do more damage to you anyways, but he never takes the risk with Smash. I'm so shocked that he didn't take that Zair and just drop it. He didn't have any other Monado arts, but, you know, he could have just canceled it anyways. I don't know, dog.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every player here has been getting so good at punishing shield art. You just throw at Shulk, and Shulk doesn't do anything because everything combos into everything.
Yeah. Fair's going to be launching her away, no kill. He's going so far off stage. He never does that. He's just trying to pressure Doorstop. That'll get the kill, but you can tell he's just a little bit desperate.
Yeah, and so far Doorstop seeming almost like a different player than this first set of grand finals, doing an excellent job at just calling out Shad in the air, constantly proving to be kind of like a fly in Shad's face, and Shad can't quite swat him.
Nope, not rude. No, he didn't have a shield art, dog. He already burned it. Had to jump into it. You see how he tried to change Monado's anyways just to get the invincibility.
At this point it's just muscle memory.
Wasn't enough. Calling out that spot dodge with a falling nair. God,
another parry.
So good at parry, dude.
Yeah, the parries this set have been astronomical. Down throw forward smash is a thing, and that's going to do a whole lot of percent. Shad now one smash art away from getting the stock.
Needs to secure it soon, too, which is difficult to do when you're off stage. God, he never goes that far off. That throw's not going to be taking it, but now, yeah. Look at that. He almost never chases Doorstop off like that.
No, like I mean, that's kind of like a callback to earlier when I was stating how these two players are kind of innovating the way they play disadvantage and the callouts that they throw out. Gets the paralyzer. Yeah,
nice.
that shield art. Gonna be Shad's saving grace, and he deactivates it just in time for the up smash.
Perfect.
That is perfect execution from Darkshad. That's what we expect from one of our top players from Cincinnati.
And now, yeah, you're seeing Darkshad play this patient game. He's waiting for his arts to come back. Shield especially, that's the big one. But he's so happy to sit here underneath the platform and like, dog, I got 3.5 minutes to get these art back. I ain't got to approach you. Why did that kill off the top? I guess.
These two proved to just
that's a problem,
change the rules of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
It's so hard to camp out ZSS. He was willing to sit there under the platform, but that's not enough.
No, the movement speed and the aerial speed just proving to be enough to stay in Shulk's face and not allow him to breathe.
Dude. Those platforms give ZSS the perfect opportunity to get up there in that blast zone and hit an up air or an up B. It's a good stage.
Let's not even talk about her jump heights.
Yeah, let's not even mentioning that. Because the platform's helping out enough as it is.
It's not quite as high as Falco's, but it's up there, right?
God,
is it higher than Falco's? Is it
no,
even?
Falco's is higher.
So, Falco can almost double jump into the top blast zone.
Falco kind of nutty. I hate that guy. What a stupid character. Dude, Darkshad really doesn't want to go PS2. You can see
Garden
it.
of Hope counter pick? Maybe,
he's
perhaps. I mean, only in grand finals of AL for El Clasico will you ever see a Garden of Hope counter pick out of Darkshad.
Dog is desperate. Dog is desperate.
I almost feel like there's a Hollow Bastion.
No way. There's no way he goes Hollow here.
No, taking it to Battlefield.
That's
Shad's going to have to be on his toes.
Pick is the crazy thing.
I know. Shad's going to have to play off his back foot to get this Battlefield win.
All right, getting the Icon power-up with the Fiora skin. Can I get an Icon W from anyone still in chat? God, I love this character. Shulk's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost like black and white from the first set. Doorstop up 2-0 now on Darkshad.
And every single time, he's just getting these exact same neutral wins. And I don't know. It feels like Shad is adapting really well in the advantage and disadvantage states. But this neutral, Doorstop keeps winning in the exact same ways.
It's literally Doorstop. That's not quite going to spike, but Doorstop has been doing such a great job at just calling Shad out inside of the air. He has not let Shad breathe inside the air, and that's going to be such an early first stock for Doorstop.
That was a mistake. He definitely, you can see him scroll past jump and accidentally get smash art. That's a bummer, dude. All right. You see, this Nair is just going to be losing to whatever, to all these fairs. He's so desperate going off stage and desperately trying to swing this sword.
I mean, you're down 2-0 in grand finals. You got to get desperate at a point.
Got to do something, I guess. Tekken places. Oh, wait, no, Tekken is.
That just slightly reaches this ZSS. However, Shad not quite getting the callouts he wants. No fairs, no up smashes. And now Doorstop's found himself back in advantage.
He's got himself back in center stage. Shad needs to maintain training control as much as possible. And Doorstop is just running away with all the control that Shad is willing to give him. He's got to get... Look at the extra platform. There's so much that Darkshad just can't do.
Yeah, and Doorstop absolutely exploiting every property of his character to avoid that smash art. The jump heights, the movement options, the down B.
All right. Trying to parry that second hit, but that did it a little too early. Baseball bat, knockdown. But
yeah, and with the smash art gone, Doorstop kind of has free reign to push whenever he wants.
Jumps right into it. Has to get down. Yeah, barely going to be able to do it with that shield up, but he's still on a platform. He's still at disadvantage. Trading there with up air is going to get him back down, and now he's got a smash art again. That'll do it. All right.
Doorstop still doing an excellent job at calling out Shad in the air. I'm surprised Shad has not adapted to the aerial game coming from the ZSS. However, I mean, Doorstop, as long as he's not adapting, Doorstop's going to exploit it. This
back air! Oh, that was a combo at 130. That kill confirm was nasty. And
yeah,
the only
and
reason
17.1% from a down air because of Buster.
Shad had no arts. He just had to sit there and take it. so he couldn't even invincibility out of it.
Yeah, Doorstop kind of taking this second set of grand finals and making Shad look like he is not a top player here. Dude, this is kind of...
Look at that. Look at how desperate that is. Why is he going for a downer when the ZSS is above him? Poor guy.
I don't know, but this jump providing a little bit extra mobility. The jump not quite going to be the answer.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
The shield art.
Doorstop trying to put Shad in a combo video.
All right, fade back fair is not going to be able to cover that spot dodge. Dude, he's at such a bad position right now. Has to hit something, and he's not getting anything.
Yeah, and if you ever needed a reason to see why you shouldn't be using ZSS forward smash, there was one. And one for that. Was that?
That was 140.
3 kills off of up throw in grand finals.
Smash art. Every single time, Darkshad was just getting back to